Good evening, guys. Am I audible? Is my screen visible? So, thanks for the confirmation. I hope I am audible. And how are you guys doing? We are seeing about NLP actually. In the previous class, we have seen the introduction. And today's class, we are going to apply a basic project using NLP. And then in tomorrow's project, we'll be doing some more complex tasks with NLP. So today is day 19 and actually tomorrow will be the last day on this data science Naan Mudhalvan virtual internship classes. So from tomorrow and then after that 10 days will be a time for your project. So I'll tell you a few instructions regarding the project submission, registration, what are the important dates and rules, so on in today's class. Okay, and then we'll see about project based on NLP. So that's what our today plan is. So I hope I'm audible, right? Is my voice proper? Can we start with the class? Can I get thumbs up, guys? We need to go through some regarding that project registration, so which is important. And this course is combined of, it's totally 30 days where we are having 20 days classes. And the remaining 10 days is for project from the students. So if you are selected as a winner, then you will be getting some prize money, which is actually a good amount. So make sure and use this opportunity to improve your skill as well as show your talent and win prize amounts. Okay, guys? And also regarding the assignment 3, that update form is circulated in yesterday's class, you can find it. And regarding the assignment 4, I will give it today itself, so that if you guys have any doubt regarding that, you can ask me in tomorrow's class. Okay, guys? So in the end of the session, I will be giving you assignment 4. So please take interest and do it also. So I hope we can start with that. So regarding the project registration, this data science Naan Mudhalvan virtual internship project hackathon registration, the last date for registering is actually 20th, okay, of this month. The Python project is under consideration, so please wait for the result to announce. Okay, the process is undergoing, so please wait. And regarding this data science project, the last date for registration is actually 20th, which will be actually next Saturday, I think so. So we'll be having 1 week time to actually think, to get an idea, create a title and abstract. Okay, so this, make sure this is the last date, and the link for registration is in the description, guys. It's below in the description, you can check it. It is the first link, you can go and see it. So if you guys have any doubt in that form, you can ask it now itself in today's class, guys. Please clarify it and make sure if you want to participate in this project, you have to register it. Okay, and the last date for this registration will be 20th, which will be next Saturday. And from tomorrow onwards, you will be having time, right? That 10-day time will start. So the important rate regarding the date, actually, so this project is from 16th. So tomorrow is 15th. And after that, from 16th to 25th, this is the timeline for this project to complete. So the last date for submission of the project will be 25th. The registration form last date will be 20th. So by that, before that, you have to register it. And regarding the submission, please take this 10 days time, fix a project, register it, and then go for submission. Okay, guys, before that. So when you go for registration, you need to give a title for your project. You have to write an abstract, which will be a 1 page, okay, 1.5 page, about what you are planning to do, what is the prerequisite we want to know if for understanding your project. Okay, just write a brief introduction about it in the abstract, and you want to upload them both in the registration. And regarding submission, this will be the last date. And regarding the rules actually, so this should be a data science project, guys. This is data science class. When we have seen in the past Python project, we received a lot of project, but it is based on Python, so it is open to many categories, whether it can be image processing or web app development or data science or machine learning, so whatever it may be, it opened many criteria there. But here it should be a data science project, okay, based on the data set. It should use or convert the raw data into some actionable insight. So the theme can be anything like healthcare or finance or real world issue currently going on. You can take some data, so it will be good if you actually acquire the data on your own, and you can incorporate that also in your, when you submit the project, how you collected the data, okay. Or you can search for some existing data, but make sure it is not a common repeating project. So in the Python also we received some of most common projects which won't be accepted, guys, since it is a heavy competition and only 3 winners will be selected, top 3, so it involves money also, right? So make sure you are doing somewhat innovative and which is useful in the real world application. And this project can be done individually or as a team, guys. So you can do it as a team and you can do it as an individual also. And the maximum members in a team can be 4, okay, from 1 to 4. You can be alone or you can join with one another, or as a 3, or maximum is 4, guys. Don't go above that, okay. Regarding the eligibility rules, you have to attend this data science class, so 75% attendance, so that will be the eligibility rules to do this project. Is it clear? The registration form is in the description. This will be the last date for registering, and the last date for submission will be 25th, and this 10 days time is for you to create an idea and develop a project and submit it, guys. So you are having prize money, so please make use of it, okay, and try to submit the project. So I hope it will be clear. If you guys have any doubt, please check it now itself, guys. Please go into that link, it is available in the description and the chat box. Please open it. If you guys have any doubt in filling that, okay, you can ask me now. Otherwise we can start with the project. And regarding this past 19 days, what all topics we have covered, we have starting with, like, Python is a prerequisite for this. So we have started with Pandas and then NumPy, okay, then exploratory data analysis, then going into visualization. Then I hope in day 6 we have incorporated all the Pandas, NumPy and in visualization tools in exploratory data analysis project. And then we have started with machine learning, okay. We took enough time to go into machine learning by learning all the algorithms separately, and then going into application one by one project, whether it can be classification or regression, then clustering project. And then we moved into projects, then we have gone into deep learning, where you have seen it for 2 days, right, regarding the introduction, what are the terminology behind it, and then the project. And we still have RNN left, and that RNN we can combine it in tomorrow's class, because in tomorrow we are going to apply in NLP project using neural network. So regarding the domain, it should be based on data science, okay. It should be a data science project, but it can be any domain. Like, I can't understand which you are mentioning in the name of domain actually. So it can be healthcare. If you come in that sense, it can be okay. It can be a healthcare or finance or whatever the application may be, but it should be a data science project, not anything else. So if you are interested, you can participate. So I highly recommend you to participate in this, okay. It is a heavy competition. You can try your best, guys. Whether you win or lose, you can try to submit an actual complete project on your own. So some existing project, if you submit, that's not going to be any valid or use for you. I hope we have done many practical sessions, like we have went many with hands-on, right? If you followed the past 20 days, we have given assignments which what we have learned in the past 5 days, we are giving assignment so that you can try on your own. So if you've done that, you can actually take some time in this 10 days to think about an idea and develop a project on your own. So in today's class, we are going to cover NLP project, a basic project with machine learning, and what are the pre-processing steps we have learned in yesterday's class. And in tomorrow's class, some more advanced, we are going to use neural networks for NLP project. And in that case, we are going to learn about RNN and some types like LSTM and so on. Good evening, yes. So I hope the registration part is good for you guys. I hope we can start with today's class. It's almost time. So let's start, guys. We are going to see an NLP project. So yesterday's class we have learned about natural language processing. So how to handle the human data. So if you want to perform any data science task, then you want to handle it. So how are you going to convert it, or pre-processing can be done with the help of like you can convert it into numerical form with the help of bag of words or DF-IDF factorizer, and each has its own advantage and disadvantage. And the project we are going to see today is spam mail classifier, guys. And NLP has most applications, guys, in many places. NLP is now a part of many applications, so it is very important. And in data science, it is doing major role. Okay, for example, like an Amazon product review. So based on it, the customer review, you can identify and do furthermore how to improve your product. So that all comes under the data science. So there is no fee. This Naan Mudhalvan Virtual Internship is completely free. You don't have to pay for any of this. For certificate or anything, it's completely free, guys. There is no registration fee. Actually, if you want, we are going to give you prize money from Tamil Nadu government. Not from us, but if you win, you will be getting prize amount. There is no fee for any of this task. So regarding the spam mail classifier, we are going to apply. So since we have started with the NLP in yesterday's class only, so we'll take a little bit next step, which will be application part in a project. So this is a common machine learning project, spam mail classifier, and make sure you are listening properly because as I told you earlier, today I'll be giving assignment 4, which will include similar kind of project for you guys. So assignment 3 itself a machine learning project. No, it's certificate. It's not based on this project, guys. So if you have 75% attendance, you will be receiving certificate of participation. Okay, that's common for everyone who are all attended the class and given proper attendance. So if you are a winner, you will get a certificate for that. Okay, but if you attended the class for the participation, you will be receiving certificate. So many of you guys would have attended Python also. So those guys will know right now they would have received their certificates. I hope so. In the last week in between they received their certificates. So if you have 75% attendance, you will be receiving certificate. But if you want prize money, you want to participate, you can participate in this project hackathon and you can register for it. So this spam mail classifier is a type of machine learning model designed to identify and categorize incoming email. As either spam or legitimate, it is also known as ham. So this ham means it is not a spam mail or normal mail. Okay, guys. So the goal of this I can't understand your question. What are they eligible? So anyone is eligible, you can register and try to win it. So please make sure your project stand alone apart from others so that you can win it. Please show your skills, try the best. Okay, please try it unique. It may also give you an additional high point in the project. Don't go for cliche projects. Try on your own, try to do something good. That will be helpful for you to win this project. So this will automatically filter out any unwanted or malicious messages. Okay, and NLP is used for this. Have you ever wondered, you will be having mail, right? So if you go go into your mail and you can find something known as inbox and then spam. So there is something known as spam folder, which is like unwanted or unnecessary things will be stored there. So sometimes it may misrecognize also. You may find some of your, like if you send in from a new mail ID, it would have landed in spam. So you would have checked that also. So how it is done actually, have you ever wondered? It is done with the help of NLP only. So based on the content, it is going to segregate whether it is a normal one or spam one. You are actually going to build a spam classifier. So this is a classification project, and I hope you have to see the data set, right? So I'll be going hands-on for this. So let me create a new notebook. Okay, let me connect and import the necessary libraries, guys. So I have loaded my data set. Read underscore CSV. Let me load it. Data.head, so that we can understand what it is present in this data set. And it seems like we are having a category and a message, guys. So this message will be the mail content, and this category will represent whether it is a spam mail or ham mail. This spam mail is like, it's an unwanted mail. See here, it is giving some of the advertisement. You would have received something like this, right? So pop-up ads like that, free entry, something like that. Okay, so let us understand how much we are having. So data.shape, and it seems like we are having nearly 5,500 mail, and along with their output, whether it can be a ham mail or spam mail, guys. Okay, so data.category value underscore counts. Okay, totally 4,800 ham mail and 747 spam mail are present here, guys. Okay, so next we will be going into the pre-processing part. Can we start, guys? Data.isNull.sum. Okay, there is no null values present. I hope so. So we can continue with the next one. So in the data column, I'll go and try this method. I'll go and locate in data in the category. If the category is equal to spam, okay, so I'm going to replace it with, in the category column, equal to, I'll replace it as 0. So this I can do the same for ham also. So if it is ham, so I'm going to set the category, I'm going to replace it as 1. So this is like getting the dummies, or you can do it with a label encoder. Both are same, guys. Okay, so I'll go and get data.head. Okay, now it is numerical format. Okay, regarding assignment 3, okay, I'll ask my team to approve it as soon as possible. So once you got approved, you can update it, guys, no issue. So now we want to separate the x and y, right? So we can start with the NLTK, I think so, because in the message column we are having the text. Okay, we want to process it. So I'll go with import NLTK dot download all. So first let me run this. So anyone can register and you can mention their names in the respective place. So I hope there is a place for mentioning the name. It is no issue if everyone also submit. We are going to categorize it based on the title, so it won't be any issue. So it is your wish. You can do it as a team, everyone individually, or you can do it alone. It won't be any issue. and I'll import RE guys, because I want to use regular expression to take unwanted things which is present. Okay, so first I'll start with using the regular expression guys. Data is equal to, I'll create an empty list for I in range. So please listen what I'm doing. So I in range from 0, okay, so till the length of the data I'm having. So this is going to take one by one. So I'll create view equal to re dot substitute. So this is the option from regular expression. So I'm going to create a set of pattern here. So whichever which are not actually, okay, so this is something like the caret symbol inside this will take, okay, this either it can be a small to z or if it's capital to z. Other than that, I'm going to replace them or substitute them with a space. Okay, and in which I'm going to do it inside data, and in that the column message, I hope so, this column. Okay, this is a substitute. So other than the letters, I'm going to substitute them. So any unwanted thing present, I'm going to substitute them with the empty place, and it is done in this one. Okay, so once it is done, I'll do another process, review equal to review dot lower. So I'm going to convert everything into lower, and then I'm going to convert, okay, I can use this option split. So instead of going for tokenization, word tokenize, it is going to turn everything into like separate one in a list. You can also do it with dot split actually. So I hope you can understand what I'm doing. So next I'm going to do another thing. So we need lemmatizer, because everything I'm going to lemmatize it now. So what is lemmatization? What is a lemma? How can we import it guys? Tell me guys, tell me in chat box. How to import lemmatizer, what is the name for it? We have seen it in yesterday's class. Word net lemmatizer from nantk.stem, right? Word net lemmatizer. So what I'm doing, I'm going to take this alone. So other than that, I'm going to substitute with the empty place in this column. Okay. So other than that, I'm going to convert it into lower format, because I don't want it to be confused. So I'll convert them everything into lowercase. And I'm using split. Now it will be tokenized, or it will be in like all the single words will be in a list. So in this I'm going to apply lemmatizer. How I'm going to do? I'll show you guys. I'll do it. Le dot lemmatize. Okay. So I'm going to pass something known as word for word in review. Okay. I'm using a for loop. So I'm going to use a conditional statement also. If not word in, I need to use stop words here guys. So I want to import the stop words also. So how can I do it? Tell me guys, we have learned about stop words in yesterday's class from NLTK dot, whether it is stem or corpus. Remember? Corpus import stop words. Okay, so here I can use it actually now. Stop words dot words in that English. So this will help me to filter, take the stop words and lemmatize it and add it in this review. So once I done that also, I'm going to do another process. So now I have like separated them, removed the stop words and took the lemma word for it. Now I want to combine them into a sentence. So how can I do it? I can do it like create an empty string, use dot join option, which we have done yesterday. So I'll pass this review inside. Okay, so finally data dot append. So I'm going to append them in the list which I have created earlier. Review. So we'll try to run it and see whether any issues are there or running properly. Yeah, there's an issue. Okay, there is an issue here. Okay, the thing is, we are passing it entirely, but I have missed. I want to pass it as a one by one. So that's why I am using a range here. So I can pass the I here so that it will give it one by one. Okay? Are you guys clear? Every time the loop runs, it is going to take one by one from the 0th index till the end one, and it will do the processing and it will append in this datas. Okay, now if you go and see the datas, okay, so this is our data we are having. So it removed the stop words and it took the lemma word. Clear guys till now? Can I get a thumbs up from you guys? So now it's time for us to separate the y and x, or I'll go and create y equal to data dot category. Okay, which will be the output for you to map. When you go for train test split, it can be zeros and ones. And in x, what we have done here, we have now do the pre-processing, but we want to convert them into numerical format, right? So tell me guys, any option which we have to go here, which we can go. We have two options. Can I get some response from you guys? Which can I go? So what are the options available for me? Based on the yesterday's class, we have learned some basic things. How to convert a text into a numerical format. So we have learned two topics. One will be bag of words and one will be TF-IDF vectorizer. What can I do guys? Which one can I go? Yes, correct, bag of words and TF-IDF vectorizer. So both of these you can do, and we know the difference. What is the difference? So bag of words will count and give you how much a word is repeating, but it doesn't know the importance of any word. Okay, it is going to just mention it in zeros and ones, like 1 hot encoding. It don't have any semantic meaning or importance. So to add weight, we are going to give TF-IDF vectorizer. Okay, so TF-IDF vectorizer will actually give you the term frequency and inverse document frequency. It is going to calculate that value, and that will be furthermore advantage for you to run, right? So I hope we can go with TF-IDF vectorizer because it is somewhat advanced, and other than this some more advanced things are there, there are present. So we'll see about this in tomorrow's class, okay, about those topics. So we can go with from sklearn dot feature underscore extraction import. Okay, this is from text. Same mistake I did yesterday. I left this text. Import TF-IDF vectorizer. Okay, so I have to create an object for it. So TF-IDF vectorizer equal to vectorizer. So there is an option. So I'm going to take the maximum features. I'm going to set this to 2500 guys. So I don't want the entire thing. So I want to process it and take the maximum 2500 alone, not everything. Okay. So in X, I'm going to call this TV to fit underscore transform. Okay, the datas, which is nothing but here we have done this one, right? So what is the name? I hope it's datas. Yeah, datas which we have done and stored here. I'm going to pass it here to fit and transform, and I'll convert them to array. So we'll try whether it is working or not. Yeah, it's done. So I hope we can go and check what is X. Okay, it is now in an array format and many of it are inside, so we cannot actually see it. So I hope we can go with the next step. So we have done the pre-processing and we have X and Y. So what is the next step I should go? Tell me guys, you know machine learning, you have done a project and uploaded an assignment based on machine learning. I hope you guys can give me the next step, what it will be. sklearn.model underscore selection, what I will be importing. import train underscore, yes correct, train underscore test underscore split. So x train, x test, y train, y test equal to train underscore test underscore split x comma y. Okay, and then what I have to pass, test size, right? Test underscore size equal to 0.2, random underscore state equal to 0, and stratify. Remember guys why I mentioned this stratify? Anyone remember? As we saw, our data set is a little bit imbalanced. The output is imbalanced because the ham is the most, nearly 4,000, nearly 5,000, and only 700, nearly 10% of its little bit is only in the spam, and it is not actually a good thing. So for equalize them, you can actually go and do the stratify so that it can do some processing. Okay, so I hope we can print x dot x underscore train dot shape comma x underscore y underscore train dot shape, and similarly we will be needing the test shapes, right? Test dot shape and y underscore test dot shape. Okay, this is how it is splitted, and these are the questions and their answers. Okay, this is the training part and this is the testing part. I hope you can understand, and I hope we can continue. So we'll start by selecting a model. I hope we can go with logistic regression. Can we do it guys? Logistic regression. What kind of problem it is? It is a classification problem, right? So I hope we can use the logistic regression to do this task. From sklearn.linear underscore model import logistic regression. Okay, so LR equal to logistic regression LR dot fit. I want to pass the x underscore train and y train, right? Okay, we have an issue. Sorry, y test. So I have passed this one. So it should be equal length. So x train and y train, the questions and their respective answers. Okay, we are getting another issue here. It seems like we have to add another thing here. So before going into this, I think we'll try this one. So the data.var, I'm going to use Pandas to actually check not null. No, this one not. Okay, we'll try with that first. Let me reload my data set. So there may be some empty spaces which will be critical for us. Okay, still the same error. Okay, there will be issue with this one, I think so. Okay, still this one is coming. We'll try to sort this out. Okay, instead we'll try to do with count vectorizer and see whether it is working. Okay, still the same. The shape of it is giving us an error. Okay, there is some issue with this, guys, so I can't solve it now. So I'll make sure I'll try to find it what it is and update you in tomorrow's class. So in tomorrow's class we'll try to sort this down. So we just came to the conclusion, but there is some issue with that. And then once we complete it, we can also implement neural network also in tomorrow's class. So I hope I am trying fit underscore transform. Okay guys, I hope I have solved it. So we just need to turn them into integer format. Okay guys, so I tried to crack it and it's done. Now the model is fitted. I hope we can complete or continue with the class. So now we have fitted it and we can also go for prediction, I think so. So I hope we can go back to the TF-IDF factorizer. Okay, regarding the attendance link, I'll ask them to update, so please wait. And I hope we can continue the class, guys. So I'm taking the important 2500 features. Okay. And let me go for train test split again. Okay, I can mention the stratify as Y. The shape of it. I'll convert them into integer format. We can go for logistic regression to fit the model. And it's done. We can go for prediction. Answer 1, or we can go for LR answer. Okay, logistic regression answer equal to LR dot predict. So I want to predict. Okay, I want to pass X underscore test, right? Okay, so I can go for metrics from sklearn.metrics import accuracy underscore score. Score equal to or score 1 equal to LR underscore answer. Okay, it's accuracy underscore score, and we can pass the original answer Y underscore test comma LR underscore answer. So I'll print the score 1. So this is working nearly 0.97, which is nothing but 97% with the test data, which is actually pretty much good. I hope we can go and use another model also. So tell me another model, guys. Can we go for support vector machine? Support vector classifier from sklearn.svm import capital SVC. So SVC equal to support vector classifier SVC dot fit X underscore train comma Y underscore train. So it's taking a little bit time. So SVC underscore answer equal to SVC dot predict. I can pass the X underscore test inside. So we'll wait for it to fit. So in the meantime, we can go and create the score 2. Okay, so this we can go for prediction. So score 2 equal to accuracy underscore score. Y underscore test, the original Y answer along with the support vector classifier answer. So I can go and print the score 2. And it is giving nearly 0.987, which is 98% accurately. So this is actually good when we compare with this one. So I hope we can go and create a predictive model so that if you receive a new mail, you can pass the content. So to check whether it is spam mail or ham mail. Can we do it, guys? Please wait, guys. Regarding the attendance link, they will post or update it again. So if there is any issue, please wait. So I hope we can go and build a predictive system. So input underscore mail equal to, I'll leave this empty. Here we are going to give the input mail. Okay. So here input underscore mail equal to, so we can go and call the count vectorizer, sorry, the TF-IDF, right? So I hope I have loaded it in which name. So we just want to transform this. We are going to use this TV to transform it, right? Here we have fitted and transformed. Now we go and just transform them. So there is some issue with this. Okay, so it's tf.transform. So whatever the input may be, so I'm going to pass it in this input underscore main. So it will be transformed into numerical format, and then I can go for prediction equal to so which model we can go use? We can go for support vector classifier, right? So that is actually pretty much good. I can go with that to dot predict the input underscore main. Okay guys, so I'll print the prediction. If prediction, okay, so in that it is going to give you an array. So in that you can go and check the first index or zeroth index. If it is 1, so I'm going to give it as print hammail else print spam mail. Okay, so you want to pass the input. Okay, so I hope we can go and copy from the data sets itself. Okay, I'll go and take this one. Okay, I have copied the cell entirely. I just want the text inside of it. Okay, TF is not defined. What name I have given there? Okay, it's TV, I think so. TF IDF vectorizer. Sorry with this issue, guys. There is something, it's lagging. Okay. Okay, the linear regression model is given this as hammail. Okay, we have taken it as a hammail, and this is a predictive system. Okay guys, so in tomorrow's class we will try to apply neural networks with this, and this will be the project registration link is given below, and these are the rules and last date. So please wait, I'll ask my team to update the attendance link, guys. And regarding the assignment 4, please make a note of it and try to do it. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask me in tomorrow's class. So the assignment 4 is you can identify this, collect this data set, which is a fake news classification, which is somewhat similar to this mail classification. Whether it is a correct news or fake news, you can identify it, okay, based on the data set. So collect this data set, analyze the data, use NLTK to pre-process the feature, split the data into training and testing part, and select the best algorithm based on the performance, and make a predictive system as we done now. So regarding support vector machine, it didn't work because we have trained it in a long lengthy data, and now we are passing one data, right? So we just had to reshape it so that it can run 1 comma minus 1 in that sense. So this is the assignment 4. Please make a note of it and please try to do it. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask me in tomorrow's class, because tomorrow will be the last day, right? So that's it for today, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in tomorrow's class, and we'll try to apply neural networks for these kind of tasks with NLP. And with that, our data science class will be over. Make sure if you are interested, please register for the project. The last day for registration is Saturday. Please make a note of it. And the last date for submitting the project will be the date I mentioned here. You can take a snapshot of it. 25th. Okay, that will be the last date for the project submission. Please make a note of it and try to participate.